Hi guys, well welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's getting on now, it's coming up to 20 to 8 in the evening. This is the only time I've managed to be able to do any recording. The place is a buzz at the moment. Every plot is taken, and well, barring an half plot, every single plot on the allotments is taken, and it's a buzz with people. Everybody's got the gardening bug, and they're all at it, and it's very difficult for me to do any filming because they're constantly coming over asking for information about things, and I've got to stop recording. I tried to get some cabbages and collies in the other day. I just had to give up. I did manage to get some sweet corn in, so I'm going to show you me doing that now. There's a tip there right at the very end which it's a good idea and it does work, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, I'm going to show you. So let's show you me putting my corn in, and watch out at the very end for the tip. Hi guys, well today you join me I'm going to be putting my Telegraph F1 hybrid corn in, and we're going to do it in a block of 6 by 6. That way they should pollinate each other quite well. If you do them in a straight line they don't work half as good, and yeah, they're pretty lazy pollinating each other, but if you do them in a block you never have any problems. I've got my trusty piece of wood, the same width as the bed, which is 6.5 foot. The length is 13 foot, so it's basically a scaffolding board long and half a scaffolding board wide. I'm going to be doing, like I say, 6 in a row, 6 rows, and I think the corn should do really well. I've been trying to get this corn out all week, but every time I come to start the job someone comes along and stops me in my tracks. So anyway, we're going to have at it, and we're going to get this done right now before someone else comes along and spoils the day. So get the camera set up and I'll show me doing 1 or 2 of them, okay?
So there you go, all done. I've done 30. We'll give them a good watering in, and I'll put some nets over them in a minute. So they've had a water. Now we're going to stick some netting on them. I've got this black netting. Let me show it you. This black netting is from the same place. It's the same stuff. It's just black, and all I'm doing is just putting it over the top. And what will happen is the cats will keep off it, and that's the intention anyway. So I'm going to stick this on now and be right back and show you when it's all done. You can't see it, but there's a net over this, and we have a cute little trick that we use to keep the net off the corn. And what we do, we use cable ties here, and then we sit this down onto it, and it can't go any lower. And then when we want to raise it, we just move this up to here, a bit higher, until it gets to that height where it doesn't need any of this netting. And yeah, it's good to go. So there we go, we've got the corn in. There's 30 of them in total. We've done a block of 6x5. I was going to do 6x6, but we didn't have enough, so I've just gone with 6x5. And we left enough gaps there so we can get the hoe in it. And what we will do, once they start to establish, we'll put a few pumpkins in there in the middle. And by the time the corn's ready, the pumpkins will start to take over. Or we might put something else in, I don't know. But as you can see, it's all watered. And yeah, the job's a good one. So there's me Telegraph F1 hybrid sweet corn, done and dusted.
Well, did you like the tip with the cable ties? Like I say, it keeps the nets from going down. You can adjust the cable ties, moving them up, move them down to whatever height you want. Sometimes I don't. The nets are not on there to protect anything. They're just well, they are in a way to protect things, but it's to stop the foxes. The foxes and the cats don't like to go under things, and they'll keep off and they'll go round the paths. The wood pigeons, they'll go under, but they're not causing the damage as the foxes and the cats do. However, if you haven't got nets completely covering your brassicas, the wood pigeons will clear them. So when I do put the brassicas in, I will be completely covering them with mesh. But yeah, what else we've been doing? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you on a walk around and show you how everything's doing. It's pointless doing individual things, so we might as well just do the whole thing. You'll see how the tomatoes in the front greenhouse are doing. We've still got to clear the middle greenhouse yet. You'll see all that. You'll see a load of dahlias as well. To be quite honest with you, I got lazy last year and I left all my dahlias in pots, and I left them in the ground. I just covered them and forgot about them. and I thought this year there'll be, I don't think any of them's going to come up. So on the tour, let's see if any did come up.
Here we go again. There's the flag, and it's a west-north westerly wind blowing today, about 9 miles an hour. Sunrise is I think it's about 5:53. Sunset's 9:15 tonight. So what's that's about 17 hours, 22 minutes of sunlight, and I think we need every last bit of it. It's cloudy today, but like I say, temperatures are right up there. It's humidity's up there as well. It's about 60%. But yeah, we'll just have a quick nosy around the plot, and as you can see, the lilies are doing well. We keep checking them for the lily beetle. It's a bloody nuisance that it doesn't half destroy them. It's had some down here, but we've got most of them anyway. And you got the primrose here flowering. Along here you got the hanging baskets with flowers in. These trailing lobelia. Well, they say it was trailing lobelia, whether or not they are, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, let's walk through. I've took my brolly down and we're going to be heading off in a minute. You know, it's getting on a bit, and normally I have my brolly up when it's quite warm and sunny. Coming into the greenhouse here, these tomatoes are doing the business. They're halfway up the canes now, full of flowers. We need to get all these flowers out and get my chilies on here. These leeks need to go out. I mean, just look at these leeks, guys. These are ready for going out now. Look how they're beautiful. Them. I'm probably going to use that many what's in my hand, and the rest I'll give away. And these literally hundreds in there. The calandrias are doing well, and the zinnias are doing well. I've got 2 pumpkins, well, 2 squashes, one for the compost bin. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one, but yeah, we'll get some pumpkins this year for the grandkids. These are chilies here, and there's some mint there. I need to do something with that jasmine. The grapevine's doing wonderfully. Come down here. We still haven't got the peas out. I've been faffing about so much doing other people's work. I've not had time to do anything, and as you see, they're doing well. Again, we've got cosmos there doing wonderful. They need to be planted, and then I can put other stuff into this coal frame here to harden things off. In fact, I could do with putting most of the stuff what's in my other greenhouse into here, but when we get to the greenhouse, you see the reason why we've not done it. Again, we've got a nice little rose there ready for flowering. We've got the summer and autumn roses, raspberries there doing well. We've even got some fruit on this golden delicious. There's not many, but then again, I wasn't expecting any. It snapped there. That was the main stem what snapped with the weight. But if you look through here, you can see there is a few on it and round over here as well, so I'm optimistic I might get a few golden delicious apples from this. Again, these are more primrose, and I'm not too sure what are in these hanging baskets here, but I do know these are trailing lobelia and geraniums. Path's all nice and clear. We're going to be putting some of them cosmos into that there. That's where my rose was. It didn't survive. As you can see though, we've got the gladiolas coming all the way around here, and we've even got a lupin what's managed to survive, come there. I don't know where that's come from, but the good news is you can see down there, all the way along here are my dahlias, and everyone has come back. We never took them out. What we did, we just covered them over with horse manure, and as you can see, they're coming up now. So that was the first bit of laziness on my behalf last year, and we never. But I saved matters by putting horse manure over the top of them to protect them once I cut them back. and these will look absolutely glorious when they come up. Again, these red and white currants are doing pretty good. The carnations, they're still producing. Again, all along here we've got gladiolas, we've got sedum here, sedum there, sedum everywhere. Oops, bloody birds have been knocking this over. I need to sort that out, do it later. But yeah, the sedum is sort of tucked in here, and either side of this path here we've got a spilby, pink spilby. It's absolutely fantastic. Again, these are all red, white and black currants, red, black currants, gooseberries with loads of gooseberries on them. There's poppies here. My strawberries are not doing too bad. Again, we've got fruit on these raspberry, currant trees. There's a tree. They've just been grafted onto some tree stock. I reckon they'll do better next year. This is the first year they've been in the ground. There's a few strawberries there starting to come now. Again, you walk down here, the rhubarb. We've been hammering the rhubarb at the back of the plot. We've not really touched this yet. Some alliums there, purple, and they're all along here. You'll start to see them over at the back here. I've got to be careful of the little blue tit just going in the box there. I'll show you them going in there and then out feeding the babies later. And there's the ones up on the poles, but again, you can see we put these in about 12 months ago, and well, as you can see, we've got gooseberries on these bush cum trees, same there. Apples are full of fruit. This arch, we've got to tidy this up, but this is my rose. It should look absolutely awesome. I've got to tie all these things in though. All the the roses there, you can see that just starting to bud up now. It's going to look absolutely awesome there on the top. Not so much on the sides, but on the top there. And once I've pulled everything in together, it'll look pretty good. We've emptied all the pots here. When I say empty, we just took the tops off. We'll be putting the sunflowers in there very shortly. Again, this fig's starting to come back to life now. There's a rose there. Look at this loop in here. It's going right out the centre of this rosemary, but it does look nice. And I think I can tolerate it because it is a flower after all. Again, these are all starting to flower shortly. We've got some golden oregano, mint, there's some bloody sorrel down there, and there's all sorts of different flowers which off the top of my head I can't remember them all. Bloody web there. Absolute. I'm not going to break it. Come in here. And again, I need to clear this side. All these are flowers, and there's tomatoes. There's over there we've got runner beans, we've got Swiss chard, we've got zabroon banana shallots, we've got cabbages to go out, we've got collies to go out. These need to go out very soon. All my chilies are starting to do well. These dahlias need to go out as well. There's more chilies here. There's a whole host of different things in here. I'm going to be putting some of these tomatoes in buckets outside as well. That compost, well, that's for the buckets. I've watered in there a little bit earlier, and well, everything looks alive. That's the main thing. Coming down onto the back here, you can see the Thermidor, Germidor and Marco here. They're doing well, and so are the golden gourmet shallots. The red sun shallots are doing okay. These things here, these are elephant garlic. There's my girls there. I'm watching what I'm doing. What else we got going? Well, we've got lemon balm either side of this bench. I've used this bench there just to put flowers on it. We did have some lovely flowers a couple of days back, but the winds took the tops off them, unfortunately. And all you can see there's the marigolds. The celery's picking up since we put it in, and well, we put the corn in. Like I say, as you can see, the corn is okay. Potatoes are looking good here. These are the main crop. There's the first earlies there. They've actually got flowers on them ones. I will be putting the cabbage into this one here. I'm not too sure what we're sticking in here. Probably some zabroon banana slots and leeks in here. Not too sure what we're going to be putting in there. There's a load of onions starting to fill out a bit. There's me. I'm going to sneak up here. You might see him start to dive down when I come over. Keep looking. As soon as I sit there, I can see little legs poking out everywhere here. Look at all these frogs in here, guys. Hang on, let's zoom in a bit. Now, I don't know if you can see them. There's one down there in the centre. Move over, there's another two there. To be quite honest with you, they're everywhere in here. And I've just seen a newt just stick its head up as well. This is lemon balm. This is yellow flag irises, and these irises look absolutely awesome. They're actually in the pond. They're a great aquatic plant. You can put them in there if you've got a pond. These will sit in. They're in a pot. There was a load of soil in it, and I put some gravel in it, and I put these in, and well, these have been in that pond for nearly 4 years, and they look absolutely awesome. As will this lucifer. This will look awesome shortly. As you see, the onions are doing well. We do need to take the nets off this thing here, but the celeriac, that's doing okay. Starting to really fill in out now. Here's another abused set of dahlias. We took the tops off, we put a plastic over the top of them, and we forgot about them over winter. Normally I would take them out, cut them back, clean them up, put them into a cool dry place in the shed. However, we didn't do that, and what I did, I just took the tops off, put a sheet over the top of them and forgot about them. And as you can see, ice, vide, dry, 4, 5, 6, even 8. We've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. So we've got 8 of them here, and every one of them, in fact, all my dahlias, we've abused them, and every single one of them has come back. So we got lucky, and we can take lots of cuttings from these if we want to. And we could potentially have 30-40 dahlias if we want to. If any of my mates want any, I can just take a piece off and pot it on for them. Again, these empty beds here, I think we'll put the cabbages and the green collies in here. They're not white collies, they're green collies. I thought we'd give them a go this year. It's something different anyway. In this bed we'll stick all the leeks, and there's the broom banana shallots. We can stick something in there, we can stick something over there. There's something at the front, there's a space at the front. These will come out of here in about well, it'll be about a month, and we've got more space. And well, we can move we're going to be moving these around the plot as well. Where we see a miserable spot on the allotments where there's no flowers, we can just pick these up and put them into that space and make the place look really good. Birds nesting in these boxes. I want to show you going in and out of these boxes here. We've got the great tit there, and we've got the blue tit there. However, I did see blue tits and grey tits using the same box there the other day. There's birds in other boxes. The one at the top, they sat on the eggs at the moment, so we'll see birds going in and out of all these, but I'll show them you. I think they may have even fledged these ones. They was ready for going yesterday, and Well, I've not seen them coming in and out today, but I have got a footage of them going in feeding the babies, so I'll show you that in a bit. As you can see, the trees, the apple trees, are absolutely full of fruit. Everywhere you look, it's just smothered in Bramley apples. We'll probably lose about 300 or 400 apples that fall on the floor, and there'll still be 400 or 500 left. We've got 2 trees here, 2 Bramleys. I do like baking, I do like making apple pie, and these are the best apples to make apple pie with. I still need a bar for this wheelbarrow. I broke the bar, and I need to sort a bar out and get my wheelbarrow fixed, but I have got another one further up the plot up here, so it's not as bad as it would seem. This has been given out to nice couple. He's Polish, she's Italian, and I trimmed the plot down for him the other day just to make it a bit easier, and you know, just to help out. This lad here who's got this plot, he paid someone 300 quid to level this out and cleared it, and look at the weeds now. He's covering it, he's using his loaf and covering everything, but it doesn't take long. This was a single weed on here 2 weeks ago, and look at it now, how fast it's growing. So if you don't keep it under control, you can lose it very easily. Anyway, that's it. That's what the plot's looking like, guys. I hope you like what you see. Leave your comments below and tell me what you think, what I can do better.
So as you saw, the greenhouse here, the tomatoes are halfway up them canes now. We've still got to do the other one, but there's so much stuff needs to go out. I can't put the flowers out at the moment because they've got birds nesting. It's a hive of activity over in the middle of the plot where the birds are, so I've got to be very careful where I step. I don't want to be spooking the birds and they leave the babies. That's the last thing I want to do. So I'd sooner let the sunflowers die rather than let cause any damage to the birds. But I've got plenty of time to put them in. One lot of birds have fledged, so I think by the end of next week they would have all fledged, and then I can get in and put the sunflowers in the pots and all the flowers. Amazingly, all the dahlias, every last one of them, has all come up. So we got very lucky. I think what else was, it wasn't as severe a winter as we was predicting, really. And we're putting the horse manure over the top of them and the plastic. They've all survived. So yeah, we got lucky there. And you wait and see what them dahlias look like when they come up. They're going to look absolutely awesome. I've got to put some cages around the bucket, so when the dahlias get tall, they start to flop over. So what we're going to do is contain them in a mesh frame. I'll show you when we do that. And there's plenty of time for it. And the Doris Day, the Misty Day, all the different the Jamaicas and all the other beautiful dahlias you're going to see probably in the next month and a half. They'll look absolutely awesome though when they come up. And we got lucky there. I did say I was going to show you the birds nest, flying in and out of the nest boxes, so let me show you that now. Oh guys, we've got some great tits nesting in the box right facing us, and the parents are trying to entice the babies out. I did notice a little baby in the tree before, and like I said, taking food in there for them. But I did notice there was a couple of babies in the tree. Interesting. Here we go. Looking around, see no one's watching, and in he goes. Yeah, that's a great tit there. So we've got a pair of blue tits nesting in that box there. That's well camouflaged. The other one's right in the open. And it doesn't really matter me being here. They're so used to me there anyway. But that ain't the incredible story. The incredible story is the one in a nest box facing south. We've got a couple of breeding birds in the same box. There, that's a little blue tit there. See its eye poking out. How cool is that? So yeah, we've got blue tits, great tits. You can't see the robins and the wrens, but they are there. When they fledge, you'll get to see the babies hopefully. And yeah, absolutely wonderful sight. I sat here most mornings and watching them going in and out before everybody wants a piece of me. Even the chickens want a piece of me, guys. I'm not kidding you. You don't believe me? This is what I have to put up with every single morning and every evening when I go to make sure they're okay, put water in, feed them. This is what happens. Check this out. Well guys, this is what I have to deal with every morning. Look at buggers here. Hey, come on you. Hey, think get on there. Get on there. And you. Oh, unbelievable. What I've got to deal with. Swing the cats. See, you don't like it in your life, eh? Well, they're glad to see me. How unladylike. All waiting to jump me. Whoop. All waiting to jump me. Right. We'll get her off my shoulder and go and collect the eggs, eh? Yeah. I get mugged every morning. I go in that pen. You see what they're like, all over the top, flat on my shoulders, they're everywhere. The last one nearly took me bloody head off. But yeah, I have to put up with that every morning. Not as if it's not as if I don't like it. I really love it. I mean, every morning they all line up for a tickle under the bellies. They all jump on the bin, and I get my hands underneath the legs and I tickle underneath the bellies like that. Then they jump down and the next one jumps up, and that can take 15 minutes to do all 20 odd of them. And they do, every one of them. They're amazing. And as you saw, they're very keen. They jump on my shoulders. My missus says, how the hell do you get mud on your shoulders? What the hell are you doing to get? She says, how many of these shirts am I going to wash this week? I told her, what it's the birds. When it rains, obviously they've got muddy feet and they're all over me. I said, one of these days I'll show you. Anyway, that's what it is, sweetheart. Bloody chickens, I told you, wouldn't have it. But that's what I have to put up with. Anyway, we're going to finish there. Hopefully we'll get all the rest of the veg in the next few days. If I can show you me doing a bit of it, I will do. If I can't, well, we'll show you it anyway, done. And I will show you, we've actually got the new container. I'll do a little clip, it won't be a big one. Not like the last one. The last one was to show the people who give us the grant. It was to show them the work that we've done and to make them happy. But this one is what we've actually paid for this one. I'll show you a couple of scary moments where it hovers over to the communal room. The communal room's in danger, it could come crashing down any minute, sort of the suspense. So yeah, I'll show you that next week, along with all the planting out. So that's where we end the clip. I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all back here very soon. So until then, goodbye for now.